If you are someone who really enjoys self growth or becoming the best version of yourself, I really advise you to get so comfortable with failure. I really struggle with perfectionism, and the thing about that is every time I have tried to perfect something and I'm not okay with failing, I get stuck and I feel frozen and I'm unable to do any starting points or any of the first steps into the thing that I want to be good at. And this applies to so much more than just fitness. This applies to hobbies. This applies to your everyday life. For example, let's say you want to be a great singer, but you're too embarrassed to start. You're not going to become a great singer because you're too embarrassed to start. And for a very long time, I wanted to play soccer in college, and I thought this was my calling. I thought that I wanted to be a professional soccer player, and I thought that that is what I really wanted. But I found myself in these situations where I was like, this isn't feeling how I thought it would feel. And I'm failing and I'm not doing well enough. And I was so confused why I always felt this way. I played clubs, college soccer, and then I wanted to maybe continue, but honestly, my passion for it was completely gone. And with bodybuilding, something I'm realizing is I am not going to show up perfect every single day. But if I don't show up, I'm going to make no progress. If there's something that you've been wanting to start or you've noticed that you get in your own way a lot, you need to literally fail until you succeed. And I say that to myself a lot. Be so comfortable failing that it's almost like I know that I'm going to be bad at this. I'm expecting to hopefully get through it instead of thinking this needs to be perfect, it needs to go a certain way, or having this like grandiose plan, because that plan is 99% of the time not going to happen exactly how you think it is in your head. And I could not be more grateful for where soccer led me, because it did introduce me to lifting. It did introduce me to this whole world of fitness. And I'm really glad to have that because I honestly enjoy it so much more. But if you told me a few years ago like that this was going to happen and that soccer wasn't my end all be all, I would have freaked out. But I can now confidently look back and say, you know what? I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed and I finally found something I liked, and I could not be more grateful for that. So this is your sign to fail until you succeed.